Hello and welcome to this week's Sunday Catchup podcast. How are you? And how has your week been? I really hope it's been a good one. It's Sunday, the sun is shining, the skies are blue, hooray. And I am sitting on my bed recording this while Will I Can has gone to Wicks because he is back on our ensuite. Sounds very grand, doesn't it? But it's the tiniest ensuite you will have probably ever seen. And he's doing such a good job. But we hit a setback a couple of weeks ago, and I can't remember if I shared it with you, but we had water pouring in, rain pouring in to our ensuite, but the roof has been fixed, we hope, though we took another wall down and found more damp, but he thinks that was just over from the last leak, not a fresh one. Thank goodness. He wasn't happy when he found it. Honestly, he was really not happy, but it looks like it's okay. So Will I Can's gone to Wicks and I've decided to record my podcast because I'm out this afternoon at a baby shower, which is super exciting, and I'll share more about that another time with you. How's your week been? Has it been a good one? Have you got up to lots? I just think it's really nice to reflect on the week, the highs and the lows, isn't it? I really enjoy doing it and realise, I haven't had a busy week this week. And this week, I don't think I've been particularly busy, but when I've written my notes, it's like, there has been quite a lot going on. Yes, of course, I need to finish the story, don't I, from last week. Now, if you listened to last week's episode, you will know I left it on a cliffhanger. Dun, dun, dun. And the funny thing is, our mate Scott phoned us up and was like, did you? Didn't you? Did you do it? And we were like, well, what do you think, Scott? And he said, well, actually, I'm 50-50 on it. Which I'm not surprised about, but I'm going to leave it till the end of the podcast because I'm going to keep him guessing and keep everyone guessing till the end of the podcast so you can hear what we actually did. Did we or didn't we? So that's that. I look forward to sharing that with you at the end. So this week, Sunday, last week, because again, last Sunday I recorded this podcast in the morning and I'm doing it the same this week. So I'll be able to tell you more about what we did this afternoon next week. So Sunday, back up to last week, we had the family round. So I worked at Quest in the day, which was amazing. Love Sunday vibe. It was really good. Laura and I were working and we're just cleaning the shop, serving customers, having a chat. It was really good. Loved it. And then we had the family round in the evening. So we had the two girls and their boyfriends, and Will cooked a roast chicken dinner and it was delicious and it's great fun. Oh, we love spending time with the family. And I'm sure you do too. But it's just nice all to be together. And they were chatting about their travels and they went to Vietnam and Cambodia together, not together, but they went separately, but they went at the same time, so they met up and we were hearing all about the stories. So really good fun, always uplifting and really nice, very nice. And Will did cook a very nice roast dinner. It was delish, and we had some leftovers for Monday night dinner, which was great as well. So Monday was a day off for me, but I worked in the morning. It's really nice. I really like working for myself because I'm rotated in to cover the shop floor. I'm rotated in more now because I'm back from my sabbatical, but which I called time off over the summer, my sabbatical. But then when I can go into work, when I'm not rotated into work, I get so much done. So I got in on Monday morning early and I walked actually in some of the way and it was just really nice. And then I had an appointment at Total Look, my favourite beauty place that I go to and have my facial and just have my bits and pieces done. So that was really nice. Then I had lunch with the girls, with Amelia and Harriet. So that was super nice. And then back home and just pottered about and just did stuff. And yeah, it was just nice. Nice relaxed Monday. Tuesday was in the shop, 12 till 5:30. So was working at the back and on the shop floor, and in the morning just catching up with loads of work. Honestly, there's just so much to do all of the time, and it's nice to have these windows and these pockets, so I'm really being really tight on my time. Otherwise I spend all evening, every evening, doing the work to catch up, so I'm really trying to create these pockets. So Tuesday, that was great, and caught up with loads, social media, planning what I want to do for November, December. So I was doing all of that. So that was great. And then Will I Can, as I say, has been working relentlessly on the ensuite, and it's really, really coming on. He did all the electrics this week. So many electrics in this one little ensuite. So really, really, he's not given me any timelines as to when it will be finished, but I'm secretly hoping it will be done for Christmas. But we'll see. I'll keep you posted on how he's doing. I just remembered Will I Can. What a treasure this week. He surprised me. So last Saturday we went to our friends, and we always like to get an advent calendar, and I'd seen this advent calendar that I really liked, and it's so expensive, and just couldn't do it, but I just loved it. And our friend had got one. I have to admit, I did have a little bit of envy, I know, but it was a nice envy because I was really pleased for her that she got it, but I was like, I'd really like that. Anyway, Will I Can surprised me. He got me the advent calendar. I was so surprised. Honestly, he got so many brownie points for that. I was absolutely thrilled. I'm so touched, and I really want to open it straight away, but I will wait till the 1st of December. But I was so lucky. I just felt like a little girl on Christmas Day being given this beautiful, beautiful gift. And yeah, I'm very grateful. So thank you, Will I Can. Honestly, you really touched me. It was so nice. Such a thoughtful thing to do. Anyway, so yay. Very excited. Lucky. And I think when you're a giver, and I don't know about you, because I know I talk about this a lot with clients and customers. When we give so much, it's also really important to receive. And it can be difficult to receive, can't it? But I didn't find any difficulty receiving that gift, I have to say. And I think receiving is definitely equal in the giving. Not that you give to receive. One gives as an open heart, not expecting anything back. And very often we don't get things back from the people that we give to, but it comes in other ways. And that's what's the magic. That's what the blessing is. And that's what I'm always in awe of. But Will I Can and I love to give. We love to do what we can for others, and we just do. But as I say, it's nice to receive too. So, but I'm repeating myself, but I think it's a good point to know that you give, you receive, you give, you receive, and it just comes in. It's just a flow. And I like that. I really like that. So where was I? Will I Can on the ensuite. Yep, that's all cracking on. It's doing really great with that. So then Wednesday. So yeah, we haven't been out too much this week. Wednesday, we were off and we were going to do something. So it was our day to do something together, but we ended up doing something together. He worked on the ensuite and I worked all on my whatever I was working on, Quest and Soul Coach and Home of Reiki and On a Quest and all the other little projects that I've got going on. So that was good. And did I tell you my book's published? I published a book with Amazon that I've been working on for quite a few years, and so that's published, which was quite exciting. And if you're interested, let me know and I'll send you the link. But it's on Amazon, and it's 7 Secret Scrolls, and it's based on a lot of Hindu philosophy. And yeah, so that came out last week, which was super, super exciting. And my Zen book as well. My little, I do those little mini books of the positivity, manifestation, living life magic. Well, thanks to Alejandra, she bought my little book of Zen to Life with the beautiful illustrations and everything, and that's come out as well. So if I haven't shared that before, yeah, that's exciting. And also, oh my goodness me, there's all the meditations that Adam's been helping me do. They come out on Saturdays and they're all on YouTube. And also I've got some exciting things planned for November, December. So please do give me a follow on my social medias, on the Soul Coach and YouTube at the Soul Coach, and do follow. And also Alistair, drum roll, has been updating the app. So there should be some more meditations on there. And there's some other fancy things coming out on the app. So yay, app is moving forward, which I am super excited about, and got some good plans for that as well. We've been brainstorming, and I'm really excited to grow the app. So if you haven't spotted it, it's called the Soul Space, and it's really cool. It just has, if you haven't come across it, it just if you let it know when you want notifications, depending on when you set it, you receive daily affirmations to help you on your day. And very often these affirmations are just perfect for what one needs in the day. And I find it really, really useful. And then there's a note, there's a journal section, and loads of other stuff. There's meditations, the Ho'oponopono reminders, and yeah. So that's all underway. So yeah, it's all go. So what happened on Thursday? I had clients. I did some Reiki healing for people. A couple of clients, hour long, total bliss. Amazing, beautiful to meet some beautiful souls that are just struggling at the little minute and just need a little bit of help, just a bit of support, just a bit of energy, and the body knows what to do with it perfectly. And seeing people come in for their treatment and leaving, it's like something's been lifted off them. It's wonderful, and I love it so much, really do. So that was Thursday morning, absolute joy. And then on Thursday afternoon, we went round to see Amelia and Freddie, and they've got a new bed, and Will I Can was looking at just the slats in the bed, because the mattress she got, the slat frame needed a bit more reinforcement. So Will I Can is going to be doing that for them. So we went round, then we went for a walk into Leatherhead, got our pumpkin for Halloween, and we walked by the river back home, and it was just really wholesome and really nice and really lovely. So that was really nice. It's really been a family time week. So that was Thursday, really nice. And then Thursday evening. I know I've spoken to you about this before, but Celebrity Traitors is on. Whatever you might think, we all have our own opinions on it. I'm not thinking too deeply. I'm just enjoying the entertainment for the entertainment. And Will I Can and I are really enjoying Celebrity Traitors. And so are our friends. And it's really funny to witness. And we're loving it. And the final's next week. So yeah, I just find it fascinating and love it. And next week is the celebrity race around the world. That's something else we love to watch. So we'll be catching up with that as well. I'd love to see. We watched the Canadian one, which we loved. And then the last one was all about India. And we went to some of the places that they featured on there, which we were going to anyway, but it was just good to see. And yeah, so that's coming up next week. Anyway, that's enough about that. So Friday, worked at Quest, Halloween, Emma and I worked in the day, and we were getting the shop changed around because obviously we were lifting off all the Halloween stuff, putting the Christmas stuff down. But something very exciting happened. I think it was Thursday. I'm sure it was Thursday. Anyway, one day last week, we got a delivery from India. We received 4 out of 9 boxes that we were waiting on from Old Delhi. Now, I don't know if you saw the YouTube video on the singing bowls, where I purchased them and went to Old Delhi and chose all the bowls. It's on YouTube, and it was the first video that we actually done, but it's only just come out. And to see the singing bowls in the actual in the shop, and having chosen them in Delhi, and so we unpacked all the boxes and weighed them and priced them and got them all out. So literally, I can't remember when it was, like Wednesday afternoon, Thursday. No, it wasn't Wednesday because I wasn't in. So it was Thursday, Friday. We unpacked it, did it, and we just got it all done. But only 4 of the boxes arrived. So there's 5 more boxes to come, which the FedEx guy, to be fair, said, well, hopefully they'll come on Monday. But what surprised me was that they turned up, because honestly, trying to sort out, I've talked about this before, but trying to sort out deliveries from India is an absolute minefield, because there were different ways of doing it, and we wanted door to door, but then they said they were going to send it to Heathrow Airport and that we would have to contact FedEx, but we paid for this door to door. And when I looked on the tracking, it just said India to London Heathrow Airport. So I'd been messaging them saying I wanted door to door, and they was going, you will get it door to door, but you will have to contact them. FedEx is a very big company, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, I'm not sure if these parcels are going to turn up again. But they did. Well, 4 out of 9 did. So we'll see what happens to the other 5. I'll let you know next week if they turn up, but I have every faith, confidence that they will. But who knows? We'll see. But the singing bowls sing beautifully. I handpicked every single one, and they are incredible. There's some old bowls, some deeply etched bowls, a moon bowl, and some hand-beaten modern bowls, and they all sing so nicely. So yeah, the shop's had a real good kind of change around. So it's really fun getting the shop. It's just looking so beautiful. But we've got so much stuff. We need some more display now. Need some more shelves. But I don't know where we're going to put them, but we'll have to be creative on that. So Friday at Quest all day, as I said. And then in the evening, we went to Matty's, Harriet and Matt's, for Halloween. It has become a bit of a tradition. For the last 3 years, we've gone there. And Matt loves a firework, as his dad does, as we do, as his mates do. And so it was bring a carved pumpkin, bring a firework, and we'll do the food. So that's what happened. But there was a storm, wasn't there? Was there a storm where you were? There was a storm that evening. It was like it came out of nowhere. The wind, the rain, even Epsom High Street got flooded. The thunder was so loud. We were like, we're never going to light the fireworks. But it passed as quick as it came. It was like a squall. And that took me back to remembering when Harriet, Amelia and I went to India last year, and we went to the Ranthambore Safari that I did with Will this year. But we went last year, and we were coming back, and we got caught in the same kind of storm. The hail was like golf balls, and we were on an open top canter thingy, and we were screaming because I can't even remember what we covered over ourselves, but honestly, we got drenched. And literally, it was so bad in India that trees came down, and we got caught in this incredible storm. Luckily, on Friday night, we didn't have the hailstones, but we definitely had the thunder and lightning and the rain. But it just seems so cleansing, and just seems so like an end to... I know some people have had a difficult week this week, and it kind of just like felt like it was the end, and that there was this clearing that took place with this storm, which was great. But the fireworks were amazing. And yeah, it was lovely. It's just nice to see family and to talk about the up and coming wedding that's coming up and to catch up with some of their friends. So it was really nice. So that was Halloween. And then Saturday, I worked all day in the shop. It was really busy. We changed the display around. And yeah, I wasn't due to work. It was day off on Saturday. But we ended up working and got so much display stuff done. Worked with Amber and Laura, so lovely, and yeah, it was really great. I was there because it was really busy, and it's so nice to see the things that I handpicked in India, and then people are buying them for presents and then taking them home for themselves as well. So it's really nice. It gives me a very warm, fuzzy feeling, which is really lovely. And then we went out with dinner for friends. It'd been their 60th this week, so we took them out for dinner, had a really nice time, had some champagne before we went, which was nice, and then went to our local, which is a new pub that's just opened. It opened on Monday, and that's where we're having the baby shower this afternoon. So yeah, so far so good. Really nice to have a local. And it was very busy last night, very, very busy, but good fun and good to catch up with friends. These are our long-term friends from, I talked about them last week. I think last week I've talked about them before, but we've known them since I think Amelia was 4. So yeah, quite some time. So that's got to be coming up 30 years, because Amelia is 33, so it'll be 30 years next year. Wow, good friends, very nice. So leads me to Sunday, and I've had a lazy morning, and I'm doing this thing this week where I don't know if you've seen it, but it's an Anthony Robin and a Dean something. They are doing this 3-day seminar on AI and how to use it. And I just thought it would be really interesting to sign up for that. It was free and it's available for everyone. Because whether we like it or not, AI is here and is here to stay. It's not going to be going anywhere. And so I thought I would just find out more about it, embrace it, and see how it can help. But they did this little Halloween giveaway, and I listened to it this morning and then applied it, and really interesting, the results. It gave me a different perspective on things, and really appreciated that. So yeah, so that is this week. So hopefully I'm going to get it even after it's live. So I'll be able to read up on it anyway, even if I don't make the live seminars. But I'll let you know how that goes. So yeah, so that's Sunday morning. Yeah, very lazy it's been, and then I'm recording this podcast. That's it. I think the theme this week, really, for the people that I've spoken to, customers, family, and everything else, the theme, what has been the topic for this week, apart from what's been in the news, which I don't really watch or listen to. But the deeper theme this week is about believing in oneself and coming back to self, coming back to centre, coming back to that place that we know that we can call home, that feels safe, and not let anyone else's opinions or judgments or whatever is going on for them pull us away from that centred space. And so that's been a lot of a topical conversation that we've had. Okay, are you ready? Big drum roll. So last week we were explaining about what happened, and why not go back and listen to that, because it's really interesting. And did we or didn't we? What did you think? Do you think that we gave the money or not gave the money? Of course we didn't. There's no way we were going to do that. Now, interesting, our friend Scott said he was 50-50. And we were laughing about that because maybe 2 or 3 years ago, maybe we would have done. And maybe that's what he was thinking. And we thought that as well. But having given previously and having been scammed, And having our fingers burnt around things like that, we've become a little bit more protective of ourselves. Now, I'm not saying whether it was a scam or whether it wasn't, and probably it wasn't, but we won't know truly. But we weren't going to risk it, and we didn't need to, and we didn't do it. But as I say, funny enough, maybe we would have done in the past. I don't know. But we have been learning some very valuable lessons about protecting ourselves and not wanting to jump in with things necessarily with both feet, and looking at our intentions as to why we would want to do that. Because I think that altruistically, does anyone really truly give for no reason? If we're really honest, there will be a reason why we give, even if the give and the thing we get back is a feeling within us that makes us feel good, which there is nothing wrong with that. That's a real valid reason for giving. But is there such thing as giving? This goes back to what I was saying. This is just food for thought. Do we give for absolutely no reason? Now, I think and I believe that we will always give, and there will always be a reason for giving. And I know a lot of the time I give because it gives me a good feeling. And I know in the past I have given to receive something back from them. And that doesn't work. But if I give, and I absolutely know I give because I want to, and I feel a warm, fuzzy feeling, and it's an uplifting feeling, then that's nice to do. But giving away money to something like this, didn't sit right with us, and there was no way we were going to do it. We work hard for every single penny that comes into our household, and, maybe someone else will want to help, and he obviously wanted to help, and great. But we didn't need to at that point. So it's just about being discerning, isn't it? So there we go. We didn't do it. And maybe one day I'll share some other stories with you around that. We'll see. Anyway, there we go. Should we do a meditation? Let's just do that. So just coming back to you. Breathing in, breathing out. And just allow yourself to receive some beautiful energy right now. Just open yourself up to receive some divine blessings. Let's open up our heart. And let's just say to the universe, I am ready and willing to receive some divine blessings. Please send them my way. Breathing in, breathing out, allowing yourself to receive some divine blessings. And just opening up to the energy of that. You might not receive them immediately. It might take a little while. It might not. But just be open to receive. And maybe say, I receive the blessings with grateful heart. Feeling your feet on the ground. Relaxing your shoulders. And just coming into this moment. Amazing. Thank you. Thanks for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed it. And look forward to next week's Sunday Catchup podcast. And have a great week. And now you are open to receive divine blessings. And just a little note around this. Was there any noise around you doing that? Did your brain come up with anything while doing that? Or did you accept it? Or did you have any words around it that were not empowering? And if there were, just make a note of them and just have a look at that. But if not, and it was all clear and all good, great, you are perfectly aligned. But if there was some noise around that, if there were some little beliefs that popped up, like, oh, I'm not worthy of receiving, or it's not going to happen for me, I don't know, what came up for you on that? Jot it down. Why not make a note of it and just explore it? And maybe there's some little things that need tweaking there. Alrighty, that's the end of it. Have a good one. Have a great week. Hope you have lots of adventures, peaceful times, calm times, family times, connecting with your tribe times, whatever you do this week. Just know you're in exactly the right place, where you need to be, and don't forget everything is happening for you. Oh, quick story, just at the end. Yesterday, we were driving to work and we were in a bit of a rush because I needed to mop the floor and then we were going to go for a coffee. We got held up by a car. Car was going so slow. We were getting a bit stressed, but it was fine. We just breathed it in. It's okay. We'll be there in plenty of time. Be there. It'll be absolutely fine. We ditched that car because it turned off. And then we got in front of another car and it was really slow. And I said to Will, I said, do you know what? This is happening for a reason. It's happening for us. And our whole day is going to flow from us being held up. And that's because we're meant to be in exactly the right place at the right time because we've been held up. And the day was so magical yesterday. It was magnificent, our Saturday. It flowed so much. We met some great people, had some great chats, and it literally we were in exactly the right place that we needed to be. Just thought I'd add that in. All right, bye. I'm going now. That's my week wrapped up. What stood out, what shifted, and what I'm taking forward. Now it's over to you. What moments shaped your week? What inspired you? Let's keep the conversation going. Come and connect with me on @thesoulcoach or YouTube and let me know your thoughts. If this episode spoke to you, feel free to share it, tag me, or send it to someone who might enjoy it too. See you next week for another reflection. But until then, take care, stay present, and keep journeying within.